Hit
Bully
it.
and the Beast podcast.
Yo,
I'm L'Oreal. And
it's your boy Wax. Yo,
you're
what's
our
up?
hitters.
Hey, hitters. Get your bats and hit the balls.
So apparently T Diddy thinks that we need to name you guys, and she named you hitters and then blamed Wax for the name. So what do y'all
Yeah.
think? We want to know what y'all think about that. Y'all want to be the
Yeah.
hitters?
Yeah. Or what about the busy bees? Or
What
somebody already
about the
got that,
drug
right?
addicts? I don't know. I think that we should allow people to come up with names for what we should
Yeah.
call our gang. I don't know about hitters, T Diddy. That wasn't my favorite name. I could say that first and foremost. Wax, I don't know
BB
what your opinion
gang.
is.
BB
Huh?
gang.
The
BB
BB
gang.
gang, BDBs, you know, it's numerous things we could come up with, but I just don't know where y'all drew hitters from.
Because it's almost sound like T Diddy. It almost got a little T Diddy in it. That's why she said it. She's so
Why? How does it
crazy.
have T Diddy in it?
Oh, it sounds a little bit like similar.
Anyway, I celebrated my birthday. Happy birthday to me.
Yo.
But I will say I erased this year. So I didn't add a year onto my age. I just said that,
Okay.
next year I would. Because like last year, I was outside on my birthday because we weren't
Yes.
quarantined and shit. So now
Uh-huh.
I know how it feels to have a miserable quarantine birthday like everybody else. I was laughing at people
But
during
you
like,
can't call it miserable because
it
you
is
had another
miserable. It's pretty
life.
miserable.
No, another day of life, another chance to go ahead and make that $1 billion. You know what I'm saying? So
That's
yeah, you gotta
great.
make it.
But
Yeah,
you just
everybody going through the same thing though.
But on your
We gotta live
birthday, you
our
want to dress
memories.
up, you want to go outside, you want to eat good. And I mean, I ate good, but it wasn't like I wasn't being served and ate good. Like, you know, I shouldn't have been
Yeah.
mixing my own drinks on my birthday. But shout out to my family. Shout out to my
Nah,
family.
that's what
They
it's
had me
about for
mixing.
now.
Yeah, they had me mixing their drinks. And I'm like, what kind of motherfucking is it y'all birthday? It's
Yeah, the quarantine is what got the family together and stuff like that. You bringing in with people who's most important anyway. You know what I'm saying? You
you're
figure,
supposed to actually not be around your family, but my family lives so close to me. It's like I don't have a choice.
good.
So
Well, I'm happy you
I
enjoyed your birthday.
yeah, I know you don't care about social distancing because every week somebody else is over there at your house.
No, they
So
they doing something. They doing something. Ain't nobody just here chilling.
Twerk God was there. He vacationed there for a few weeks. Then he
Yeah.
went home and then he came back and brought more people. And then like, yeah, y'all just been like the camp over there. Like
This girl's out of control. It sounds just like that too.
and now you have somebody else over there. I don't even know who this guy is.
Listen, Nino Blue, he bought the boat, he bought the man cave because I'm about to get out of here and I was selling off things, got rid of the jet skis, got rid of the boats, about to get rid of a couple more things.
How's he
We're
gonna
about
get
to
it
get up out
home?
of here. He got a hitch, he got a truck. He putting it, he adding the company to the boat and he's about to do some good things to it. So
Are you
he coming
selling the
over here
farm?
doing some I mean everything's really for sale at the end of the day.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, everything for sale. Everything got a number to it. I always
Wax
like
is
to
naughty.
go.
I don't even know who the fuck this guy is. The Wax I know is a farmer and a
Yes.
fucking idiot. And now all of a sudden, he's still an idiot, but like everything's for sale. The farm, how much are we selling it for?
Yeah. Shit, I don't know. Somebody give me a price. I even got the Who's Wax for sale, man. Is in Cookies and on Oakland. Let's
Oh,
get
I
it.
thought you were selling the brand. I'm about to say, nigga, you just started last
No,
week.
no, no. Definitely ain't selling the brand. Definitely not doing that. I'm just selling these apes out there in these stores and all the dispensaries out there.
Okay.
So,
Well, Donald Trump, he got impeached for the second time.
how
First
that even
president in
happen?
history. First president in history. This guy's an idiot because he doesn't care. Like I think he was aiming to get impeached twice so he could
Yeah.
like make some kind of history. So now I do want to correct some people that have been saying certain things like, oh, well, he can't run again. He can't run in the Republican Party. But knowing this idiot, he'll start a KKK party and will run all over again. And he's been lying. I don't know if you heard the speech that he did, but or like the whatever he addressed the nation and was basically like, I didn't tell these people to go out and riot. Like that
Definitely did.
doesn't no Trump supporters do things like that.
Of course not.
What? ruin things. That's not like us at all. And I'm like,
Oh my
well,
gosh.
they always holding Trump flags and they was out there fucking shit up. So I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, who was it? It was the Black Lives Matter. I think it was them guys. Yeah,
Exactly.
good job.
Meanwhile, the police is still out here killing black innocent people for no reason. They killed another man just the other day. I believe he was a preacher, and
Come on now.
he was having a mental breakdown kind of
Hmm.
situation. And the police ran down and they shot and killed him, tasered him, and all kind of stuff. So, and then as we know, Jacob Blake, he sat down with Good Morning America. That's the man from
Hmm.
where was it? Wisconsin?
He
Am I
got shot
tripping?
up.
He got shot
Hmm.
and he got shot 7 times by the police. He lived.
Thank
And the
God.
police officer was not charged at all. Even though this man had no gun, he had nothing, whatever. So, as they're still treating us like animals, they're opening the doors for, these Trump supporters and these whatever to just do whatever they want. And they have some proof showing that not half, but some of the protesters were actually given a
Mhm.
tour the day before to let them know where they needed to be
Yeah,
going
they,
and where
they
they
they had-
should.
they had, they had like a blueprint. They had a blueprint to exactly where to go at the tunnels and all this type of stuff. Yeah, they had all this type of shit planned, and they still got more shit planned. So everybody need to be on their p's and q's. You
That's
see
right,
what I'm
because the
saying?
inauguration is coming up, and they're saying that, things are going to get pretty rough around the inauguration time.
Gotcha.
So, let's keep our eyes open and just be safe out there, y'all. Because if it
Yes,
ain't
please.
COVID, then you got these racist motherfuckers. If it ain't them, it's the police. Like,
Exactly.
what the fuck can we do out here? So,
Live a life like wax do. Stay on point. You know what I'm saying? You got to put some Timbs on, and I'm talking about, I don't know nothing. Just be on point.
you would have been a mess in that crowd of people. You would have been looking like the nigga that was just inside the Capitol, like.
I would have stuck out. The cameras would have been following me. Like, what he about to do? What is he about to
They
do?
would have
And they
shot
got
you immediately.
right away. Like, he like a terrorist, motherfucker. What are y'all doing? Yeah, that shit is really out of control for how to be able to do it. But I kind of already knew that's the type of life this is. I knew that wasn't really a surprise to me. That's what all my whole life is. That's what I see. That's exactly what I see. All these motherfuckers out here to do what the fuck they want to do. If I even act like I want to do that type of shit, they'll lock me up.
I mean,
I think they shit
period.
my ass.
I mean, period. It's just, I guess it must be great to have white privilege and be a white, whatever man,
A
really, because
patriot.
I mean, shoot, we talk about the guy that got the special organic diet? No, we didn't even get to talk about him. This motherfucker, what kind of in jail? They don't give a fuck. Yeah, they will do things for like if you're Jewish or Muslim. Like, yes, you won't get no pork on your plate. This nigga got a whole organic menu
Not happening,
that
buddy.
he was able to get. And this is the guy that had the bison hat that was inside of the Capitol. He was on every news source. He's supposedly cool with Giuliani, and they don't even serve vegetables in jail. So how the fuck did he get an organic
I don't
diet?
know what he think he's at. Like, I don't know what the fuck, bro. You locked up, fam. You
Well, he
lucky.
got it though, because the
He
judge
wants some
granted
meat.
it.
He wants some meat. He got plenty of meat in there. They gave you some meat,
That's
some
right.
organic meat.
Shaman that nigga. So anyway, so we're gonna get into it now. We tell y'all to send your voicemails on and let us know what you got going on. We'll give you some advice, and you could be our hitters. It
Yes.
just sounds so
And
weird. It's like I'm trying to think of something else to say, but
yeah, we don't
I
have
like
to be
co-host.
violent. Yeah, I like the co-host, but I don't want y'all to go ahead and be hitters out here because y'all listening
I
to
might
us
hit somebody.
already. Y'all
Yeah,
about to go and start hit people and start
you
smacking the
might
shit out of people and
hit a
road
Trump
rage and shit
supporter. You
or
know.
some shit like that.
I don't know.
I ain't
But
got time for y'all
anyway, so we're
hitters.
going to get into a voicemail. Now, if you want to leave a voicemail, all you have to do is hit us up at
347-679-6118. Yeah.
Be Detailed,
Yeah, a little bit.
or we'll be
Hey, what's
detailed for
going
you.
on, Bully
Got you.
and the Beast? I love your show. I need some advice.
Peace.
I've been with this
Talk to
guy for
us.
about 5 years, never met his parents, but have spoken to them over phone. Tells a lot of his peoples while I'm on the phone. I'm his wife. He speaks to my mom over the phone from time to time, and he's never met her in person either. He
Wow.
FaceTimes my son. He FaceTimes my mom. He's very he keeps in contact via phone. So
Okay.
I asked him to come around more often, hang out with my parents, or pretty much let's go out on dates and stuff like that. He always says that he's so busy and so tired. We don't see each other like that. And when we do see each other, we have sex because I've been deprived. So freaking I jump on it,
Mm-hmm.
I ask all the time, do you still want to make this work? It's been 5 years. It's the same exact thing. So my question is, what do you suggest I do? I suggested date nights once a month. I've suggested a lot, but I'm never met halfway. We never even been to the movies together. So
That's it. It sounded like she fell. Did he push her? Like, Wax, are you there? You just have nothing to say?
I'm here. All right. Yeah. That guy.
Okay, well, I'll start since you don't seem to have much to say.
Get my back this time.
I'm not okay with that. I mean, she doesn't see anything. I mean, she didn't say he's cheating, or she has any speculations of anything else, but maybe he's just like a homebody that's like very extremely antisocial. I'm a more sociable person, which I love to be at home sometimes, but like all the time, that's a bit much. I feel like if he can't meet you halfway and you're really coming to him and being like, this doesn't make me feel good, like I want to go out, I want to do things, and he can't like conform to that, I just would say that this ain't it for you, because obviously you're not happy. Like, yeah, your needs are being met sexually, but if that's enough to carry this relationship, then go on ahead. But I think that you're always going to need a bit more than just like sexual connection. Like, you need some kind of experiences together. Like, what are you going to talk about for the rest of your lives if you end up spending the rest of your lives together? Remember that one time we was in the bedroom? Like, it's nothing. There's no memories being created. It's just on the phone and in the bedroom. Like, boring.
That's I guess the situation not for you. If that's all y'all got, y'all wasn't growing, so you gotta just let it go. Like, if you're not doing nothing the same 6 months, y'all doing the exact same thing and nothing changed. If that's what you want, then you stay there. If that's not what you want, you got to keep on going forward. So,
and the fact that he's not trying to compromise is what really is the big problem. It's like,
but was he trying to compromise? Did she say not compromising in what though?
She said that she spoke to him about it. She suggested things like date night once a month, which is not a hard ask.
Not at all.
Once a month. And like, even if like, let's say if he don't have money like that, that's one thing. But then like once a month, come on, you could scrounge together a couple dollars for once a month. And if he didn't, he could also like been like, listen, I don't really have it right now. And then maybe she could have been like, well, I'll go half. Or if you're in a real relationship, especially 5 years, and someone is going through it, financially or something, you'll be willing to help them out. But I didn't hear anything about money. All I hear is they FaceTime each other's parents. They FaceTime, and they fuck. FaceTime and fuck.
FaceTime and fucking, man. Like Netflix and fucking is like kind of the same thing. It was bad situation. I don't know. Wow.
Wax, are you drunk today?
Yeah.
Like,
I'm sorry. Can I say it?
And it's obvious that maybe this guy just doesn't like you. I mean,
no, I don't see that.
Why?
He probably the busy guy. He probably got so many things going on in life, and 5 years is a long time.
That's a long ass time.
That's a long time. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, clearly he's dragging her along, and
I wouldn't say that either.
Why not?
I just say this guy is just, I don't know.
Wax, if I was to tell you I was in a relationship with a guy that didn't want to take me anywhere, only spoke to me on the phone and fucked me whenever he felt like it, what would you tell me to do with this man?
That's so fucking piece of shit.
Exactly. So I don't understand what we're talking about here. Sis, you need to leave him. You get what I'm saying? Move on.
Move on.
Move on. Find something better. in your life, someone that gives a fuck about you. Because if this man can't commit,
it's not about
now you got a lot to say. This man can't commit to a once a month date night.
Yeah.
Kick his ass to the curb.
Kick his ass to the curb, because you know what, y'all need to grow. If you ain't growing, let it go. If you ain't, I don't fuck 6 months. If y'all ain't growing every 2 months, y'all ain't doing something right. Because if y'all ain't growing 2 months, y'all ain't gonna grow in 6 months. You know
and let me tell you something. He'll do it for somebody that he really fucks with like that. A nigga know, a nigga will bring certain things come out of a nigga by the bitch that they fucking with. Period. So like with you, he may not spend no money, or he may not whatever. With me, he's spending money. That like that. You get what I'm saying? Like it's not every man don't treat every woman the same all the time.
And I always wonder, why is that? Like why is that a thing? Because it's the truth.
Because certain people bring certain things out of you. I mean, so a different connection. Like there might be a guy that I like a lot that I'll be submissive towards, because I like him so much that I know that this is what he likes, or this is what, turns him on. Then that's what I'm going to do, because I like him that much and I'm willing to, change a bit for him. But like, if it's a nigga that I don't really give a fuck about like that, or that don't make me feel those little tingles inside, you think I'm trying to be, I'll be like, nigga, get the fuck out of here. Go get me, or I'll treat him like a simp. You know what I mean? So like I said, different people going to bring different things out of you. And if you can't bring it out, someone else is.
Yeah, or it could be like, that person could be like, what was they doing most of the time? If they was working, then guess what? If they found somebody that they found like they like working all the time, and they connect on that, that's what most of the time they put their time to, and they're going to be with each other most of the time. But if you do this and the other person do that, y'all ain't going to see each other a lot of times. Y'all going two different things. So was you and that person have two different careers, or was y'all something similar to y'all could actually come together and do something? I don't care if it's art class. Like, what do you
It's true. You do have to have things in common. But I mean, shit, what if a nigga plays basketball and I do radio? You get what I'm trying to say? That don't mean that we can't connect on something, but it has to be a common ground. You get what I'm trying to say?
Once a month and stuff like that. I don't know. What's up with this guy? I can't even tell you what's wrong with this motherfucker. This motherfucker sounds like a scumbag to me, actually.
Sounds like the same thing to me, too. So I think you need to move on, sis. 5 years is a long time to be wasting your time. And find somebody that wants to take you out once a week. Like, fuck that once a month shit. That's settling OD. And then he's not even meeting you halfway with settling. Like, no, girl. Find you somebody else, move on, and unintroduce your kids to the nigga, too. That's why I think bringing kids into a situation is
5
already
years is a long time, though, L'Oreal.
Right. And that means now the kids are connected to this person.
Yeah, you're right.
So it's fucked up, because it's like, as what is you connected to these kids as? And like, I hate when people be like, oh yeah, and then I met his kids. And so like, that means something. And next week, another bitch will be meeting his kids. Like,
it's supposed to mean something, though. Somebody meet their kids around them, you'll be like, okay, this person's going to be here for a while. You know what I'm saying? So what is a good time to have the person meet the kids? Like a year and a half?
I don't know.
Like kind of cool.
The last guy whose kids I met literally went back to his baby mom like a month or something after. And I'm just like, I just was around your kids. Like, why would you go through all of this?
Do you see what I'm saying? That's an important thing.
Yeah, but now it's not anymore. That made me realize that it's not as important as I thought it was. It'd be more important to the person that don't got no motherfucking kids than to, because if this nigga is a piece of shit, he's been introducing everybody to his kids. Like, that don't make, would that make you special? And a nigga would love to make you feel like, oh yeah, I'm doing this one thing with you. Get the fuck out of here. Everybody know them kids. Fuck them kids.
Everybody know that little motherfucker.
Everybody know them little motherfuckers. Fuck them niggas. Like, and you too. So like, you can't, I don't even think going off of that, but y'all should be more selective about who you bring around your kids and stuff of that matter. Sorry,
my nose is that goes for you and any other person that's in the same situation. Is like, if you with somebody, I don't care if it's in the beginning of the situation, you be like, if you could actually see yourself making this person grow, which a lot of women try to, they'll be like, I can grow him, I could do this.
Yeah.
If you can't see yourself, if you can't see this person and y'all still growing in 2 months and 6 months, it ain't what it is. Start being his friend. Like, listen, if I can't grow with you financially and stuff like that, I can't have you being a life partner with me. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's I don't care how much I like you. I don't care how beautiful you are. I don't care what other sexual chemistry we have. That ain't got shit to do with it. If I can't grow and get a business with you and make moves with you, I can't do the rest. Pussy, that type of shit ain't shit.
Sometimes we just know what it is. Like we know what that person is in our life for. And like you said, if you don't see nothing together or growing or whatever, this ain't going nowhere. So you might as well just keep the fuck buddy thing going, make it uncle whoever it is, and or move on.
Nope.
Okay. Well, that's that on that. Anything to add, y'all?
I think this guy is a fucking scumbag, but he's a nice guy.
He sound like a scumbag to me.
He sound like a piece of shit.
He was.
Shit. Like, oh my. He was.
Yeah.
How you know?
No, I say he sounded like he was a piece of shit.
This nigga is crazy. It's like is this your friend? Do you know the?
I know mad people like that.
Oh, okay.
I know mad of my guys always be like, and there's a lot of relationships. Guys work all the time. When they come home, they're like, girl, let's go out, let's do things. And the guy don't want to do things. Twerk.
I think it's kind of crazy that take that. I think it's kind of crazy that they've been together for 5 years and never met their parents.
Right. Why is that, you think?
I ain't gonna lie to you.
And then to speak on the phone, what's the point of speaking on the phone with them? You're making yourself known, but then you're not. It's weird.
It's just shit kind of crazy out here, man. These dudes out here be having a lot going on. Twerk.
Do you think she should move on? Is the point?
Yeah, she should definitely move on. Twerk. Answer the phone, nigga.
If
answer
the
phone.
Yo, when you had a long day.
Answer your vibrator.
When you got a long day working, your girl want to go out and do something. Do you still want to go out? How do you act?
You gotta act tired, but it depends how much you love the girl, man.
You gotta act tired.
You gotta act tired. It depends how much you love the girl, man. Obviously, that guy doesn't love his girl enough.
That's right. So I was talking to this guy. I was working the whole day. Like I had so much shit to do. And after I was done, I'm like, okay, we could order some food and just chill. And he was like, order food? Like, I don't eat ordered food. And I'm like, nigga, I just been working all day, like literally all the live long day. And I'm like, I'm too tired to do anything. And he's like, well, I wanted to go to eat. And I'm like,
easy, son.
I'm like, well, we could just order. Like, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want people touching my food. Da 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 da. And like at that moment, I was like, okay, this motherfucker is selfish because we went to eat earlier in the day. Like, and then I had other things that I had to get back to work. Like, you know what I mean? And then it's like, you wanted to go eat again. And like, I love going out to eat. Exactly. It's just weird. I love going out to eat and doing stuff like that. But if I'm tired, I'm no good. Like, I'm not trying to really be in nobody's face like that. So yeah, that was a big falling out that I had with this person because I looked at it like he didn't respect my time, my career, nothing. The fact that I was already sacrificing, to even fuck with him, like be around or go to eat the first motherfucking time, it was just annoying to me. So I feel like you got to be on the same page as somebody. And like Angelo said, maybe for another person, I would have been like, fuck sleep. Let me just go out with this nigga because this is what he wants to do. But I guess he didn't, he didn't bring that out of me. So
yeah,
you ain't the one.
I guess what
definitely ain't the two.
I wonder what brings things out of it. Is it the food? Is it
you tell me because you're in a relationship. I'm not. So what brung what brung this wax out of you? Because we didn't even know this wax and we knew you pretty well.
I didn't even know this wax. I didn't even know this wax existed. I always thought that I was gonna have multiple girls. And I used to laugh at my dudes who actually had girls that they kiss in the mouth. That was something big. Like, yo, he kissed you in the mouth, he really love you. Let me see that shit. You know what I'm saying? Or, let me hear your girl say she love you. I used to always look at that shit and I used to laugh at it. But now it's like people looking at me and I'm like, oh, this shit is actually real. I never even thought this type of shit was actually real. Another step from love. I thought, the things I loved, the people that I loved before, I thought that was all it was.
But what was the spark? What was the thing that made you just be like, all right, nah, this is different?
I guess it met me exactly where I was at in my life. You know what I'm saying? We met each other exactly where we was at in our life. I don't care if it was at the dirt bottom. we met each other at the dirt bottom of our lives and just connected right there. And even some days I still look at her like, yo, are we still together? Like, what the fuck are we doing? And we both laugh. Like, it just this something that just happened. You know what I'm saying? Just something that, like two magnets just come together. If you put them too close together, they're just gonna stick together. There's nothing you could do about it. And that's just how we are.
It's really no way to explain to her to know when, you found that person. You just literally know. But then sometimes it'd be a fucking fluke too. Like, or maybe it was the right person for the time and then you grow.
The season. Everybody don't go to the next season.
Because you couldn't tell me that my ex-boyfriend and me weren't like the same person as far as like the way we would think about things, the way that we would handle certain things. Like it would be like we related so much, but in the long run, I related more to being about my business, my real professional business, not street shit. You know what I mean? So that's what really separated us or broke us apart. But like, it's always going to be something that either brings you closer or breaks you apart. And this is definitely a deal breaker. I don't know any woman on this podcast that would be okay with not being taken out. And especially, I couldn't even imagine hearing T. Diddy's mouth about not being taken out. And Smith is just not having that shit at all. And we ain't even got to name me.
Smith
I had an issue. I had a ex a couple years ago where he like was real, but I think he was just tight on money or something or whatever. He didn't want to let me know, whatever. And he will always like get an attitude and make it seem like I'm asking for a lot.
Should have had a paper route.
Hey, let's go out. Like, I don't want to stay in all the time and everything else. Like,
now I've been there. I've definitely tapped the nigga out, like to the point where it's like he go missing and I'm like, where this nigga go? And then you got to put two and two together. Like, I think I used all his money. Like
that was $75.
No, but he would just get an attitude with me though. Like he would get an attitude, and then I would get an attitude because he was still at his parents' house at the time.
Like, oh no, you can't be making a nigga spend on you and he live at home.
Come on, man. He got to put rent there and everything. That's his mama money. You take it for the shit he give his mom every week. That's right.
But we went out. When we first were like dating and everything, of course it's always me the representative, and then you meet the real motherfucking.
That's embarrassing. Like, how do you tell somebody I ran out of money? Because like I didn't find out about this. Actually happened to me more than once, but I didn't find out about one of the people until my friend, actually Yee told me, because the nigga said something to her like, yo, she just was too expensive for me, whatever. And then the other guy ended up eventually telling me after, like, I wasn't giving him a chance anymore, because he low key, like with the second guy, he low key, like we were together every day. And then he just like disappeared. And I was like, what the fuck? This nigga ghosted me. Like, I didn't even know how that felt. You know what I mean? And then he popped back up and he came with all these lies. And then eventually he popped back up and was like, I know like your favorite restaurant is Nobu and you love Ruth Chris and this is that and the third. And he was like, after a while, all of that adding up, that wasn't an expense I was used to like spending.
Hell no.
You know what I mean? And he was broke.
And I wasn't even asking. I wasn't even asking for much. It was just like we were in a relationship, and then don't change up now. Like,
damn, no Buddha fucking McDonald's is a huge line.
Yeah, but you gotta think about it like this. If that's what I feed myself, why the fuck I'm gonna let you feed me some shit? Like, that's what I eat. It's not like I don't go to, like, I literally will go to dinner at Nobu by myself.
You don't like
I have
Wawa soups?
I like Wawa. They got decent sandwiches. I only eat tuna.
I never had their soup, but I love me so much.
Yeah, Wawa is fire, but like I don't live anywhere where there's a Wawa. Let's start there. And second off, nobody ever said that we had to go to Nobu. He knew that that's what I liked, and that's where he took me. Like, you could have found some in between ass shit where it's decent but not Friday.
Bobo. You could have
Bobo. Be creative. That's actually where me and Wax got into our fight, by the way. Nobu. Yeah, it was the first time we met, and we were at Nobu. So that's where, again, that's what it is. But like I said, be creative. Find some places that's dope in your town that like or my town that has great ratings that ain't even that much money. Like
fish fry place, yeah, the soul food spots.
You did this shit, like you
exactly. You set the standard, and then you're gonna get upset, like
you know what I'm saying.
And I ain't gonna turn down no boo.
Nah.
So I mean, it is what it is. But I wonder if she's at least getting pizza delivered. At this point, it seems like she's just getting dick dropped off.
It's fucked up.
All right, well, let's move on. If you want to leave a voicemail, all you got to do is hit us up and leave a detailed message, and we will help you as best we can, even though Wax didn't really want to help this time around.
I gave some good advice.
Yeah, because you knew you was this kind of piece of shit ass nigga too.
I was like almost literally. It's so you know what? That's why I was like kind of studying. That shit sounded like me so fucking much. It was.
I'm sure, man.
That shit was insane. I felt kind of bad. It's almost
like you could wear those shoes. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, like nigga wore Timbs and shit. I was waiting for her to say the motherfucker.
Me too. Timbs. Like he wouldn't even take his Timbs off in bed.
Like motherfucker, who was that nigga? Listen, man, before we go into the next segment, I got to tell you about Blue Chew, the 9-hour meat potion that everybody should definitely have. This episode is sponsored by it. And, last time you over here talking about, I pull my pants down and get a rock hard meat. I don't even think your meat would be hard when you wake up in the morning anymore, when you get a certain age. But Blue Chew got your back. You could do you could sit there and this tablet is a first-time chewable tablet. It's made in the USA. It's better than Viagra and Cialis, but it got the same ingredients as it. You could take it any time of the day. I'm saying you could take it on an empty stomach. You could do all that, and it comes to your doorstep in a discreet package. Ain't got no titties and nothing on it. It's made in the USA. You don't even have to do awkward visits when you go to the doctors. You know what I'm saying? So you should definitely go get this. I don't know what the hell.
How is there no titties on the package? I wanted to see some titties.
No, you don't want that. That's why it's a discreet package. You don't want those titties on the package. And that's what I like when I get it. You know what I'm saying? I haven't been using it lately because I got the baby on the way and I can't wait to go ahead and pop it. It tastes good and everything. And right now we got this special thing for our listeners. All you gotta do is visit bluechew.com and get your first shipment free when you use a special promo code BULLY. Just pay $5 shipment.
That's it?
Yeah, it's not just for just the guy. It's not for our pride. It's also good for the girl's pussy. Men only have sex for pride. Women have sex for feeling.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that's $2.50 for each one of y'all. Or y'all pay $5 each, you know what I'm saying, each time. And again, that is BLUEchew.com, that promo code BULLY, and try it free today. Please make sure you use the promo code BULLY at bluechew.com.
Okay, so now we're going to get back to the show and let's get into the roundtable starring L'Oreal. First and foremost, I do want to shout out the fact that James Harden is now on the Brooklyn Nets. And if you know anything about me, I'm a KD fan. And I also am a Kyrie fan, but I don't know what the fuck this nigga is doing.
Jers.
Yeah, we would have a dope ass team if Kyrie really comes to work. KD still does what he do, and then Harden, like that's just right there. That's a championship. So
they're gonna have to step it up. I think they all gonna feed off each other. That's dangerous right there.
Well, what do you think about Kyrie? Because I don't know if you've been keeping up to date with what's going on. So basically, he got spotted at a party. It was a relative's birthday party, and he had no mask on. But he did not play in the last 3 games before he got jammed up. So they're saying he's doing it in protest to what happened at the Capitol and what happened with Jacob Blake. But I'm like, I don't see him like, it's not like a Kaepernick wave where he's really like standing up with it, like at least a message. It's just like, you just didn't come to work. So now he's suspended and the league is investigating into him. Do you think that...
Investigating what though?
Well, you can't just not go to work, Wax. Like that.
No. I was making sure it had nothing to do with like the Trump supporters and stuff.
No. It's the whole mask thing. Like, whenever you get caught out there without a mask on and you're at a party and you're a player, you supposed to sign something, or y'all have certain rules this year where you can't be at things like that. So, at least don't get photographed. You know what I mean? But clearly somebody was being grimy because they sent it to the blogs and you could tell they were hiding. So. It looked like a family function, and you know, family ain't always good. So somebody was there that told. But I just want to know, why is he throwing it away? You know, it feels like he's throwing his career away a little bit. And if that's not the case, I feel like he needs to speak up, because it really is just looks bad on him.
I'm a Kyrie fan. I'm a Westbrook fan. And I'm saying
I'm not a Westbrook fan because I'm a KD fan.
Yeah, and I mean, he's a monster player. I'm a Derrick Rose fan. I just like them solid players that I do like. But I hope Kyrie really do get it together. That's Jersey home team right there. Kyrie, you definitely need to get it together, because y'all three right there is a super powerhouse.
Right.
And y'all will definitely be able to compete against LA. So what's up?
We'll see what happens moving forward. Hopefully he gets it together. He was like supposed to be watching his team play, and he was like on a Zoom call and a whole nother thing. Like, so he's just all over the place.
You feel like that as an athlete, just being a competitor who you are, you know that you worked all these time and all these days to be able to get on a stage every single time for each game. You missing it. Believe me, I don't care what you're going to do in life. This definitely going to pierce your heart. So,
well, I believe I seen on one of the blogs, it might have been Gossip of the City, where they say he doesn't love basketball anymore. Which we've seen that happen with people, but hopefully this is not the case and it's just rumors. So let's move on. A lot of talk has been around Lori Harvey this week. What do y'all think about Lori Harvey, like personally, like her moves, her dating moves, stuff like that? Like, what's the vibe y'all get?
I asked myself, where's her real father? When I seen her moving,
he died, right?
Oh, see, okay. See, they
take that. I truly believe that Steve Harvey is her real father, because to me that's a good combination of her mom and Steve Harvey combined. But supposedly Steve Harvey adopted all three of
when Marjorie met Steve, her kids was already born.
Even Lori? How do we know that she wasn't cheating? Because Lori was small. How do we know she wasn't cheating?
She wasn't that small, because I believe one of her children were like 12. Wow. And another one was older than that when they met Steve, and she made them change all their last name. Because that was like,
that could be a part of
Lori
it.
Was born.
Yeah, but
when Lori was born, was she already messing with Steve already?
She's 24, right? Marjorie ain't been with Steve for 24 years. She only been with Steve for like 10 years. Let's see. I'm telling you, because one part of the thing that they were saying about the mom, because I don't know if y'all know the background and the stories, and what I've been told is the mom was in a relationship with a man. I don't know whether he died or went to jail, but it was one of the two. And then she started dating his brother. Then she left him for Steve Harvey. So when she met Steve Harvey, her kids were already kind of grown. And what people were saying was like, how's she going to change their name and they grown? Let me try to see.
There's a lot going on in that situation, because it's like I just now seen a bunch of roses and stuff in Future House, and then I see another dude blowing candles behind her with this. I'm like, what's going on?
That's Michael B. Jordan, not just another dude. I think he's well more known than her.
It don't matter. It's just another guy at the end of the day, young lady. I'm talking about like her father's words, like, young lady, what are you out here doing? I don't care how much clout these dudes got. I don't care who it is. I don't care.
There's
too many of these guys.
But look, someone put up a post saying she has a new guy for her birthday every year.
Look, she married Steve Harvey 13 years ago. Lori Harvey was already 11 or something like that.
She was messing with Steve.
Yeah, she was messing with this man, brother, and this man. Like, so basically she get it from her mama. No disrespect to nobody mom, because I don't like to talk about people mom and all
young
that.
Though, what do y'all like? Why do y'all people expect her to be in such a serious relationship? Like, and then I get it though in a way, because she's kind of promoting it like, oh, this is my boyfriend now. Like, I get it, but she was also in a very long relationship before any of these, before she even got Clout. She was with like a soccer player and they proposed.
A race car driver. But I thought. I know she was with, what's his name?
Let her loose to the wolves. Well, wolves got her now.
This girl ain't that old for you to be talking about a long-term relationship when we just named 8 other relationships she was in. But this is my thing. I'm not mad at her for dating. I'm never mad at anybody for doing what they want to do in their life. I think it becomes an issue when you're really promoting these relationships. Like you said, you're posting them up too fast. And they even said that. They put out a report today, actually, that was basically like the difference between Michael B. Jordan and the other relationships is she posts these people immediately. So the thing about posting people immediately, you meet their representative in the beginning, they're never who the fuck you think they are. So 9 times out of 10, you're not going to be fucking with this person long. Or maybe you'll have falling outs. You'll mess with each other, but you'll keep moving on. I think it's the posting for me. Like, I don't post my relationship. So maybe that's a little different. Like, if you're to the point where now we're about to be married, we have a kid together, of course, like, when it gets to a serious stage, that makes sense. But to just be dating for 2 months and then think I'm about to throw the nigga up there, you're out of your fucking mind.
Yeah,
I
never posted either. I'm not a poster.
No, okay. I posted one nigga. And that was a mistake. Like, and then that's the thing. Like, what are you supposed to do? Delete them every picture every time? It's like,
yeah, what are you supposed to do? I'm sure people do that because they break up and then they delete everybody. The next 2 weeks they back together. Like,
but why
are you putting these pictures back?
But why are you deleting it? You wanted everybody to know you were together. Y'all were together at a point. So shouldn't it just be a timeline? I'm like, oh, I remember when her and Trey was together.
Fuck
I remember her and
That's
Future.
What
this
Amber
is
Rose was doing. I think she still got pictures. I don't know if she still got pictures now, but she kept the pictures of her and Wiz Khalifa, even though.
Yeah, I wish.
I think that's a big topic right there in its own. Should you be taking these pictures down?
So if I had a picture of my ex on there, you think it's okay for it to be on my social media?
I mean, what did you post it for in the first place?
Shit.
That's how I'm looking at it. Like, if you're so gung-ho about this relationship and if you're okay with people knowing your business, what the fuck are you taking it down for? Because you wanted us to know you were dating this person, and we know. So those are old pictures. So wouldn't you just stack them on top of the other ones?
No.
Why? You was in that relationship. You can't delete your past.
I don't know. I get it. I know you can't, but shit.
For listeners, it confuses your people following you. If Wax has a picture of his ex and then posting Carla, I would take that shit down too. Though. I
mean, I wouldn't be with it if I was fucking with a nigga and I seen. But what I'm saying is, you posted this and you wanted people in your business. So what are you deleting it for now? Just doesn't make sense.
The other partner gonna kick your ass if you don't pick that shit down.
It's in your past, right? That was part of your. Can you delete Google? Because I see a lot of pictures of her and Future together. You can't delete that. So what do you want to do?
That's what I'm saying. That's a bad situation. So I don't know how much that's going to hunt Michael B. Jordan. I don't know if he's just smashing right now and he's got caught up out there in the light. He might like her. She might be fun. She might be cool. That's why a lot of guys do like her. But in the long run, can you see yourself marrying this person, or is it just like a little thing that you're doing right now? You know what I'm saying?
And, you know, also I went to high school. Well, I went to high school with Michael B. Jordan, Chad Science. So I've known him for a long time. So he's around my age. We're in our early 30s. And Lori Harvey is 24. So some people had some things to say about Zendaya and John David Washington doing that movie together with their age gap of like 12 years. And so now people are like talking about their age gap, which is like about 9 years. But my thing is, she dated Diddy. Why are y'all talking about age difference now?
These guys are just
we're talking about that then too.
I mean, well, that's drastically different. He's like 30 years older than her.
Literally.
That's crazy. That's a little crazy.
They just listen, it's just a pass along. You don't want to be a pass along. Yeah, it's not cool, bro.
They said that. Did y'all see the side-by-side picture of Michael B. Jordan and Steve Harvey?
No, I didn't see it.
With the mustache, because they kind of look alike because they both got that fucking mustache.
It ruined me.
Nobody want their daughter to be passed along like this. I'd be very upset if my daughter was being passed along like this. This will hurt my feelings.
Is that passed along, or is she just being a young woman?
No, I don't care what age you are. That is never acceptable for daddy.
Ever. If she posted all of her relationships, that's technically not a lot of people. Like
that's
if each and every relationship she posted, what is that? Like 10 relationships? That is a lot.
I only know her for
like if you're dating 10 people in your life, like that's not bad. But real relationships, 10 is a lot. I think
that's a lot going on right there. Then come on,
if you just fucking these niggas, that's one thing. But don't post them. That's my whole thing is don't post.
Get out the way, please.
She can fuck with whoever she want. People could speculate with whoever they want. Posting them should be your last resort. But this is what she's doing now. So it's like she has to post. And if she doesn't have a boyfriend by next year, we're going to be upset with her.
But who want that though? Who wants something that they know that everybody been through? Like a Google your last boyfriend.
You sound like Easy, but that sounds dumb because half these guys.
What do you mean? Who wants that?
Girl.
Michael B. Jordan, Future, Trey Songz.
I guess, yeah. Because then after he's been with her for a while, he think about it in his brain. Like, damn, I'm not competing against these niggas, but I really don't want something that everybody ran through.
Y'all niggas don't know what y'all want.
Why do guys do that?
I'm just guys, and that's literally what it is. I don't want to put more value on my vehicle than I do my girl. I only want one owner with my vehicle, but 22 dudes that I know in the industry ran through her, and I'm gonna be the guy who wife her.
What if she didn't have sex with any of these people and you're just speculating?
Which I doubt, but yeah, these A-listers, so I believe so. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she was getting some C-listers and maybe she could have played a little game or whatever because she used to the A. Nah, she has some big dogs, yo.
But don't that speak on her? Like the fact that they're all soughting after her, doesn't that make it seem like she got something going on that, you know?
Yeah, but you know what they're using you for though. You see what I'm saying? They ain't using you to grab you and put you up at the pedestal.
But Michael B. Jordan ain't even about that. Like we don't know him for using. Now, if you were talking about Future, that'd be one thing. But Michael B. Jordan pretty much keeps his relationships under wraps.
Future probably treated her like a queen though. You see what I'm saying?
Future treats everybody like a queen for 6 months, and then he finds another queen.
That's cool. If she signed up for that, that's peace and cool. But I'm saying, but as an outside looking in, for me, that was my niece, my sister, one of my friends, even a female that I know that I'm cool with, I'm like, man, slow your ass down.
I mean, if you put it like that, then I'm gonna have to agree. Like if it's my niece, then I'm gonna be like, hold the fuck up. If it's Lori Harvey, who I have no relations to, it's like, girl, live your life. But if I was Steve Harvey, I would be like, what the fuck? Like I wrote all these
Thank
books
you.
and shit. Yeah.
Thank you.
I would feel
You're not
away.
paying attention, girl. What the fuck?
But when I look at it, I just look at it like she's her mom. She's her mother's child. Like she knew how to get to the bag. She knew how to have a nigga. So the fact that you can go from a nigga to his brother and just that, like, what you broke up the family or whatever the case.
She's a monster. She's definitely a monster. But yeah, listen, she got likings. People, she see that she got something that men does like. But how long would that man keep it? If you know how long that you got a brand new car, you said the first night you probably can't sleep to go ahead and drive it and show your friends. After a month, that car is done.
Well, maybe that's why she has to move on to another man. So,
but all them guys got to move on from her.
I think when the relationship that's going to last the longest for her is probably going to be the one she keeps off social media. Now, let's move on.
So I think she likes the clout.
Yeah, but that's the problem. And then people get involved in your relationship and then it's pressures. And then people are in his ear saying that she was fucking this person and that person and this person. People in her ear. Like
now though, and it's not stopping her.
I mean, but people wasn't saying that to him before because he didn't have no connection with her. Now people, I'm sure.
Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah.
They were doing the same thing with Future and stuff like that. That's what I'm
right.
saying.
But he thinks he's Michael B. Jordan. She ain't messed with nobody in a while, and it's a different situation. Wouldn't you? I would have thought that too. Especially when you're in your bubble messing with each other and everybody's with it. But then when you put it out there, oh, she's a whore, she has everybody, she's this, she's that, she's this, and the third. But you know, Future's on his 25,000th woman, and nobody's saying anything about that.
No, we are. He's a whore. I was a whore. A lot of these other men out here are whores, and she don't want to be called a whore. If she don't want to be called a whore, she gotta stop putting herself out there to be looking like one. That no father, no uncle, no somebody who actually love her.
Don't put your shit on social media because I feel like if you think about Rihanna, I'm pretty sure she was messing with people in between or whatever. She made this thing official with A$AP Rocky. And she had the other dude before. And people did used to call Rihanna names like they're calling Lori Harvey. And what did she do? She took her business off of social media. Stop giving everybody a fucking business. Fuck who you want to fuck. Be with who you want to be with. And if this is your way in the industry and to be famous or to make money, then you're doing a great job, Lori Harvey. You know what I mean? But otherwise...
That ain't going to last because, I mean, guess what? The next girl... know what I'm saying? She turned 18 yesterday. And
The
one
next
turned
girl,
18
what?
last week.
Your
I said the
your
next
thing broke up.
Lori, I said the next Lori Harvey is coming tomorrow. And she was born last week. And
There's
she
already
was
one.
prom
So,
queen 2 years ago. That's what I'm saying. So if
mhm.
you ain't got no talents, if this is the way you trying to come up, you better hurry up and get pregnant.
Really? It worked for Kim Kardashian, but I guess because she's white, it's okay. Now let's move on.
No, but she about to get divorced right now. I know nobody's going. I know he wasn't going to keep that because even his wedding, they was having him get her getting smashed by Ray J during his whole wedding day.
Yeah, but who's to say that he's leaving her? This family chews people up and spits them out. Like the final season was just wrapped up, and it's just so funny how on the last day of filming was all these rumors about divorce and Kanye sleeping with a trans. So they know what they're doing when they use up these black artists, athletes, and everything that the Kardashians have been using and Jenners for years. Now, let's move on. Let's talk about real fast Roland Ray. He is you know Roland Ray, don't you?
Roland Ray is really out of control. We did an MTV show with Roland Ray, right? And Roland Ray was so out of control.
And Roland Ray?
No, Roland Ray did this show on MTV that we was out there producing. Charlamagne was producing it, and he's actually doing the show. And the guy Roland Ray was going around talking so much shit to this other guy. He's gay. He's from DC, I believe.
What was the show? Catfish? Because what is Roland Ray doing?
It wasn't Catfish. It was just something else. I forgot what the show was called.
Bully.
And Roland Ray had these spinners on his
wheelchair.
Yeah, spinners on his wheelchair. He had mad purses, like bags after bags, and kept telling the person, "Look at my bags. I got Michelle. What's the fucking bags called? Chanel. Or fucking what's another bag called? Lior. What the fuck are these fucking bags? I don't fucking
Lior. Cohen.
I don't fucking know. He had these fucking bags. You know, girls always want you to buy them bags.
Dior.
And shit. Yeah, Dior. Whatever.
He said Lior.
And the fucking other guy threw the water bottle into Roland Ray's face, and all the producers and stuff had to run over there because they had electricity on the fucking.
Oh my god. This sounds like a mess.
And the shit starts smoking, and Roland Ray going crazy. And he talk like, "I'll fuck you up, bitch." And they trying to grab him because his fucking machine is fucking smoking, and they trying to get the fire extinguisher, get this fire out. It's fucking out of control.
So I didn't know who this kid was until he started beefing with Saucy Santana. Well, shout out my boy Saucy Santana. But anyway, it seems as though he's like I don't know whether he's an Instagram person or, as you're saying, he was on a show. But basically, he just be violating people. He's in a wheelchair. And when he was beefing with Saucy Santana a week later, Saucy put out the Walk song. And Roland Ray was trying to say that the song was a diss record towards him because Saucy goes, "Let me see you walk, 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 walk." And he was like, "Oh, he's being discriminatory towards me. And it's because I can't walk." And low key, like, you didn't want to laugh because this kid is disabled. But then at the same time, you're like, yo, if this is a diss record towards him and he's saying, "Let me see you walk," that's genius. And he deserves all downloads.
Roland Ray is a fucking piece of shit. He always try to do victim too. After he stab you and then turn around like, "Oh, you talking about my legs?" Ain't nobody care about them shit.
That's what he did.
What I'm saying?
So he did.
This motherfucker is.
He did that with Young Miami. So they got into it back and forth some way, somehow. And he told her, "Go dig up your baby father." Now, if y'all remember, her baby father was actually killed. I believe it was last year. And it was pretty devastating for Young Miami. She has a young son that belongs to the baby father. And obviously that didn't hit her well. And there's a lot of people that actually have relationships with her baby father. So it actually pissed a lot of people off. Well, the other day,
like that, I can see that.
Yeah. Well, the other day, apparently, Roland Ray was somewhere, who knows. At first, he posted a picture. He had a wig on. It was laid. And then next thing you know, this happened.
Yo, Roland. Is that the hospital, Roland?
I'm in a hospital.
What?
got burnt. My wig caught on fire. My Washington Hospital Center. The fire. Ah. So I need to get you some oxygen, brother. How's it going? I have to get it all the time.
I didn't know this happened.
Can you end this live for me, sir, please?
See you rolling?
Yeah, so people are saying this is karma for the things that he was saying, speaking on the dead and things of that nature. Now, child, I don't know what he did to these people or how the thing started. I didn't investigate that much. I don't never want to see nobody fucked up like this, but you don't speak on the dead and you don't speak on things of that nature. This is awful because he bad enough he's already in a wheelchair and can't walk. Now am I crazy or was a lot of his skin burned up? That looked like more than a wig.
Yeah. They fucked this nigga ass up, yeah. What they do? Light his wig on fire?
That's what I'm trying to figure out, because if your hair catches on fire and you can't just put it out, not to say that it's gonna be that easy.
He probably can't move. He probably ain't realize it. By the time he probably realized that shit probably start melting on him because that shit is plastic, right?
It's supposed to be human. I don't know what kind of wig he had on.
I ain't gonna lie. That nigga probably had some plastic shit fucking around rolling Ray ass. Rolling Ray probably had some bullshit in his head. You fucking crazy ass boy. Listen, he really goes crazy if you talk about being Nicki Minaj. If you say something about Nicki Minaj, that motherfucking wheelchair start doing donuts and start going crazy. He got a high booster shit on that wheelchair, and that shit go fast as hell.
Yeah,
wow. Chasing that dude, it was like.
Well, what y'all think about karma?
Karma comes in so many stages, man. It's coming stages and ages, so you really can't say it. You know what I'm saying? I think certain things supposed to happen. Certain people are supposed to have. It's like everything have its consequences, though. Like people say, a sin is a sin. Yeah, if I cheat on my girl or if I have sex before marriage, yeah, that's a sin. But if I put my hand in the collection plate at church, I think I'm gonna get a different consequence. Yeah, I'm gonna get is a sin is a sin. Yeah, but I'm gonna get a different consequence. You see what I'm saying? So, you can say a sin is a sin all day, no doubt. Blessings, you know what I'm saying? But with karma with Rolling Ray probably did some bullshit to people, probably fucked a lot of people's life up and shit like that. So, I don't think karma comes at people in the form of something like that, but unless he torched somebody before, yeah, because I know they was talking about with Dr. Dre when they talking. I think so. Unless he was able to make somebody have a brain aneurysm.
Why is your internet going in and out? Are you on a hotspot? Are you what are you doing? Is it switching over?
I'm not. It is right now.
I'm asking you. Good? It was glitching out a couple times.
Oh no, I didn't know. It's okay now.
All right, yeah. So, Dr. J, that is karma. I think Dr. J, that's karma. We're gonna ask some callers in and see what they think about it. I'm gonna tell you why I think Dr. J is karma, and while we about to get into who's on drugs. But so my thing about Dr. J is he's been doing this for years. Now the wife, she's coming out and she's saying that he's been pretty much abusing her mentally and physically, pretty much their whole marriage. Now, Dr. J has a track record. He did this with Michelle. He did this with Dee Barnes, who was known back in the day and had to pretty much go into hiding after he put his hands on her. I do think it's sad that we praise Dr. Dre, and it's almost like we don't even acknowledge the fact that he is a woman abuser and that he is a repeated woman abuser. And, he may be getting away with murder at this point because he has the money. Yes, she's a lawyer, but the narrative that's being put out there is that she's money hungry. And I don't believe that he didn't have nothing to do with getting that narrative out. I think he has publicists and people that can well aware spin the story to make him look like the good guy. And I'm actually super disappointed that our first Black billionaire that we really had in music is a woman abuser and does things like this to women. So
that sucks.
you know, when he got his brain aneurysm, all I could think about is Michelle being beat to a bloody pulp, not being able to walk.
Thanks.
All I could think about is his wife saying she was held at gunpoint by him numerous times, which that's happened to me from a guy that I was dating. So I don't look at stuff like that as light or anything like that. And sometimes when you're in a situation with these people, you make excuses for them and you come up with things that make it seem like, oh, well, I did do this that one day, but no, it's fucked up. No way that you look around it or at it.
That's not cool.
And that's why you're sitting in the hospital right now, Dr. Dre. So
ouch.
We'll see. You know, karma to me, I feel like does come in different forms. And it's not to say how you're going to get your karma back, big or small, what you've done. Like you said, it's a difference between sinning and knowing you're doing something that's just like, I'm human. You know what I mean? I make mistakes. Exactly. And there's another thing where you're being malicious and and violent. And that's a whole different kind of situation. So
you got control over that shit.
Right. Let's bring some people in. I wonder if anything, like, what's the time that you felt like you've gotten a karma or you've seen somebody getting a karma and you know what it came from? Because
mine came when I punched somebody in the mouth. I fucked somebody up. And I got hurt when one of my favorite football games. But go ahead, what you guys see?
All right, so now we about to get into who's on drugs. Who's on drugs? Who's on drugs? Who, boo, boo, boo. So I definitely had a situation where somebody I was in a relationship with, like I said, it was not the best relationship, a little bit violent, but he went through his karma. And me being the person that I was, I guess not being over the whole situation of like what was going on, I actually felt bad and tried to help him through his karma, which I felt like, what does that do? Because the person didn't really learn, you know what I mean?
But you know what happened? You know what happened to me? My karma came is like, I start putting doodle on people so I could stop punching people in the face. Because when I was playing football, I knocked this dude out. And then I got hurt one of my games that I knew that was a very important game of mine. I messed my shoulder up and I was like, damn, that's because I fucking hit this dude. Yep, because I said I hit this dude. If I ain't hurt him, I wouldn't have got hurt in a very important football game that I wanted. So I started putting doodle on people. I said, Lord, you know what? I ain't gonna sit there and do that. So I was like, if somebody put doodle on me, I'm gonna fucking beat the shit out of them so I get to hit them back, Lord. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about God.
Well, let's talk to Devin.
Yo, what's
Devin,
up,
what
guys?
up, brother?
What's going on with you? Is that M-Easy? Oh no, we also got M-Easy.
First off, happy belated, Miss
Thank you,
Miss L'Oreal.
Crazy guy. So we want to talk about, we talking about karma, y'all, because there's certain things that happened this past week with Dr. Dre, and then we had the Rolling Ray situation. So we know Dr. Dre has been known to be a damn woman beater, and now he's sitting up in the hospital with a brain aneurysm. And then you got Rolling Ray, who was saying stuff about dead people and, you know, go dig your baby father up. And now he got a whole burnt face and everything because his wig caught on fire. So was there ever an incident? And look, everybody's laughing at it because it seems.
I don't mean to laugh.
But it seems funny. It sounds like some funny shit.
Though. Rolling Ray and Dr. Dre in the same figures fucking sucks to me.
Well, they're in the same boat, the one that's sinking. So did y'all ever do any kind of thing where you knew your karma came back and your karma came back bad? We want to know. Absolutely. I know M-Easy got it.
I think most men of a certain age come to the realization that they're living their karma. I've got a daughter now, and I'm very careful in the things I do and the things I say because I know all of that is going to come back to me. There's definitely been times where I've asked God, why haven't I progressed? And I think it's because I haven't done right by certain women in my past. And I think that's karma not letting me get past certain things. So I believe in every man's life, for you to get to that next level of peace and serenity, you got to do right by certain, I don't want to say just women, but people in general, because that karma is not going to let you get past to that next level if you don't If you don't do right by
Start
people.
planting good seeds. Start planting good seeds.
Amen.
I agree with that 100,000%. Like, I don't know how Dr. Dre ended up with all this money because his karma took a little while longer, but that shit is here now.
But that's the thing, Lorel. A brain aneurysm, that's a life-threatening thing. That's not something.
Yeah.
So again, karma is gonna give you what you put out. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
right.
Yeah.
So he allegedly beat these women. So
He should have got a beating.
Well, one of them we know is true because she was able
and
to
that's what I
sue
was
him
saying.
behind it. D. Barnes.
And karma's gonna get him back for that because you don't put hands on women, and then multiple times, and then you're like an habitual person that does this all on the regular. Karma's gonna hit you with that right in the head. Boom.
Right.
Aneurysm.
Yes.
With such a great life, supposedly, we don't know because it's from the outside looking in, but like you're living people dreams, things that people wish they could do. And for you to be turning around and be taking it out on women is just crazy to me. It's like you're supposed to be the biggest producer and this is what you're doing. Like,
Ouch.
I don't know. What about you, Devin?
So I just heard about that whole Dr. Dre, like, him like getting robbed and all that. So
oh yeah, they tried to break into his home.
Yeah,
she definitely set him up.
like...
She definitely set him up.
You think so?
She definitely set him up.
Nah, I don't think so. This is LA. Let me tell you something about LA. When niggas find out you not home, niggas is trying to get in your home. Okay.
Yes,
my homegirl, they tried to break into her house 3 times in one fucking week because she was posting she was on vacation. So
granted, I know that Dr. Dre's probably not somebody that people don't want to rob. But once you know he's in the hospital and his ex-wife is saying he's got $250,000 cash in the crib, niggas is running up, man.
Well, if you want to put it like that, then yeah, that's how she kind of set him up. But she ain't setting no niggas to do that shit. Cause if she know anything, she know how secure that motherfucker is as well. So she ain't gonna be you know what I mean?
Believe me, that's behind the vault.
Yeah. So Devin, did you ever do anything that made you catch your karma, or did somebody ever do something to you and they got their karma immediately?
Yeah, me personally, with me in general, I had a bunch of relationships like at work, you know, that didn't work out, like because of just because I'm 24, so I'm just going through all this shit, and you know, I thought people were friends, you know, with me, but like they end up like, you know, some people in work are just like, you think they're your friends, but sometimes they turn out to be like two-faced, you know what I mean? So
who fuck your girl, man? Who fuck your girl?
He the Lori Harvey of work, because I'm just trying to figure out why is all his relationships at work? Like, why?
Talk to me, bro. What's up? Who fucked it, bro?
They're not your friends, they're your coworkers. Go home.
Yeah, exactly. I just like I only had 3 jobs in my life, so I've been like, you know, so with me like meeting these new like type of people with different type of egos and stuff, so it ends up like they blow up on you for no reason. You know how people are, like there's like people that have like personalities that like they're tempered, so it feels like.
Bro,
and then,
are you
like,
getting any pussy for
COVID?
Are you fucking anything for COVID? Real shit. Did you get any pussy for COVID?
Right now, I'm talking to somebody. Yeah.
No, be real.
Let me ask you a question. If you caught COVID from a girl you were dating, would you continue to date her?
Would I continue to date her? I wouldn't trip. You know what I mean? Like, if I was dating a person and she had COVID, but I didn't know, like I wouldn't be tripping off of it. But
no. That's not what I said. If you caught COVID from her and she didn't tell you she had COVID, would you still continue to talk to her?
Oh.
No, she didn't tell you she had COVID, but you know you caught it from her. You still talking to her?
Oh, fuck no. Hell no.
No doubt.
Why? The reason why I asked you is you getting any pussy because I think you worrying about
crabs
work and stuff. Yeah, you worry about shit that don't even mean nothing.
Oh,
you know
shit.
What I'm saying?
I was just trying to get into a fucking topic.
Yeah, I can see you ain't having. I'm trying to help you out. Let's talk about some shit that's easy. The last girl you smashed, how did her toes look?
Oh my God! See, now we're getting into conversations that I have no business talking
about. Exactly, me either.
Right now, I haven't
I'm trying to help him out from the last time he's seen visuals.
I don't know. It looked like he needs some advice. So what you got going on at us 3? Because I'm easy gonna help us out too. Because you look like you need a little bit of help. What kind of advice you need?
Okay,
What this
so
girl
right
you
now,
got?
Go ahead, shut up, Wax, and let him ask the damn question.
Okay.
all right, yeah. So right now I'm dating this girl right now, and so she's moving back to Arizona because of college and all that. So
Oh, you racist. You live in Arizona.
I don't live in
Wow.
Arizona.
Yeah,
I live in
this
the
is
Bay
great.
Area.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, but so right now I'm just dating her right now. So we've been on 3 dates, and right now I just got
You
to
ready to post
second.
her?
No, I'm not.
Don't
I
do
feel
it.
like when you guys on your guys' topic about posting somebody, I feel like you don't post somebody for at least 6 months. I think that was like out of the 4 categories.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many women have you posted? All right, let's get into this post thing because T Diddy, y'all, we just gonna let y'all know what happened. T Diddy messed up and she told us a topic that it wasn't, and then she swithed the topic. So he calling about another
so
topic.
That's why he's stuttering.
And we're gonna be transparent.
No, I'm a nerd, and I also have my own podcast to let you guys know. But I'm starting this. So
what is it called? Scary Guy?
Oh my God.
Nervous. His name is called Nervous.
I am nervous.
I can't with you.
Okay, so wait, how many women have you posted on your social media?
None.
So nothing has passed 6 months.
Hold on. Why should he have to post any chicken on his social media? I don't understand.
Because
so
I only
dated
dated a couple people, and I haven't been in an actual relationship with a girl yet. So
how old are you?
Have you smashed? Hold on. Have you smashed? Have you and homegirl smashed yet?
No, I haven't smashed.
So then there's no even discussion about posting nothing. We don't even
Right.
we even get to
That's
we
what
even
I'm
get to
telling
post
you,
posted.
So Easy, we was talking about Lori Harvey originally and how basically if she kept her relationships off of social media, she wouldn't have such a bad rep.
Okay.
Still too much.
It's because she's too famous. And I feel bad for her because she's in the public light and we all have to judge her because she's in front of us. But she's no
girl
different
that.
than most girls.
You know how many artists I know that are dating on the low that nobody knows about? And y'all know people too. So this is what I'm saying.
Spill some tea, guys. Spill some tea.
I do every morning. Y'all can check me out on the morning hustle. You know what I'm saying? 6 to 10 a.m. But what I will say is this. Yeah, it's 2 people right now that I could think of that's dating that are both A-list celebrities and nobody knows that they're together. In the industry, certain people know, but it just is what it is. And when I think about stuff like that, it's just about the way you move. If you're out and about just like this and whatever, and you're making it clear, then yes, they're going to put you together. But if you doing your shit on the low, maybe I'll hang out in a group or whatever the case, it's hard to really pin people together. Meg Thee Stallion was running around with Tory Lanez for months, and we never put
That's because she hid that nigga in her purse.
That was easy. That was easy.
Yeah, but it's true. It's ways to go about things where you can look like friends or you could do this or that. She posts these men as boyfriends. She posts these men as relationships.
I think a bunch of flowers and
yeah,
roses.
but that's exactly because she wants that attention. But if she didn't post that, you would have never known she got those flowers.
Yeah, true. This is true.
Yeah.
So Devin, don't post anyone because you're not getting pussy. So you're not just gonna be posting people up there and you're not fucking them.
Anybody gonna call you a hoe?
Yeah.
Unless you're using them to get another girl, then you post her.
And you're doing way too much.
Another girl jealous.
Why? You're making another girl jealous, and obviously
that's energy, wasted energy.
What is he doing? He's not doing shit. He's sitting on a fucking couch.
Doing shit. What the fuck he gotta do? He ain't even got no job.
Crazy.
Devin, where you work at, Devin?
I work at a warehouse.
Okay.
Did any girl ever try to post you?
Have you ever smashed in the warehouse though? That's the question. You got
that's a nice one.
I heard stories of my coworkers smashing.
No, you.
You ain't got the boy. I don't think you got it in you, guys. I don't think you got it in
Me neither. What is your podcast about?
Not smashing in the warehouse.
The celibate corner. But no, for real. Tell us what is your podcast about?
Right now I have 2 episodes out, and
you gotta listen to it.
The name of it's Devin Kelly. Devin Kelly's DJ Party. So that's the name that.
That's super. Yeah, that's super unique.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it, Lorel. Yeah, and so the first episode, I just talk about my goals and what I want to do and what I'm trying to
get pussy.
I hate this show, man. I fucking hate everybody on the screen.
I got my kids about to start going. Listen, I gotta go be pops.
Yeah, me too, Easy. I'm about to go get your kids too, wherever we go. All right, Easy. Thank you for checking in with us.
I love y'all, man. Have a good day. I see y'all.
We love you too, man. This is crazy. What are we gonna do with you, Mr. Kelly?
What else you got going on, brother?
Are you related to R?
Podcast.
R. Who's that?
Don't you worry. Okay,
Well,
so
for
when's
me
the
right
last
now,
time you
like-
fucked?
The last time I fucked,
Real shit. Tell the truth.
I haven't fucked for 3 years. That was the last time. I'm being real with you guys, so I just don't want to fucking.
No,
say
well,
shit.
well, this is the
Appreciate
only
the
way to
honesty.
be.
Yeah, for sure.
Being the beast, the only way to be out here.
So,
yo.
do you think it's something you're doing, or like what? Because let's try to help you out. Let's help you get some pussy.
Is this something you want to do?
Is that Trav?
Yeah.
Yo, Trav, this is
Oh,
perfect.
I'm dating a girl right
This
now.
is perfect
so-
right here.
Yo.
Trav, come on, we gotta
Yo.
help him teach him how to get some pussy from the
Help
girl
him
he's
out,
dating.
Trav.
Oh, you said, yo, you gotta have a big dick. All you gotta do is send a picture of your John to her, and if it's big,
He gonna get
you know what I mean,
arrested.
they
Yo,
gonna
hold
want
on,
it.
Trav.
Trav gonna get him
listen.
arrested.
Listen, it's,
Well,
it's
for right
3
now, she's
years.
not.
He ain't have sex in 3 years, bro.
Oh, it's definitely little then.
How
It's all good. All good.
would you rate your penis size?
How
I
did
would
he
say
get
I'm
there?
average.
Wait, how we get here?
That's
no,
little.
no. Listen, we want to see. We want to see like why it takes so long. Like what the fuck happened? Like you turn the girls off. You don't know how to talk to girls. You always working. Like you're not.
Yeah, he just said he's
on them.
fucking everybody at work. That's probably an issue too.
No, he ain't smashed nothing at work. He's
But
scared to
he
smash
talks
the
to
girls.
them. Like he dates them. Nobody no woman is gonna want someone that's dating everybody at work.
I would say my
No.
problem is like for not having sex for 3 years was I know how to start, like with conversations with girls. I don't know how to like finish. You know what I mean?
Well,
Like,
you finish with your dick in their mouth, but you don't know how to close it. So
Yeah, that's how you seal
No,
a
like,
deal. You feed her, make her laugh, and then fuck her.
you feed her.
Dog.
I always tried dating websites. So probably that's it. Or like I never went out to actual like stores and shit, or like to like Target, like Wax always says, and like meet the
Don't
girls
listen
over
to
there.
him.
You know what I mean?
Don't listen to him. Wait, so you can't get fucked off a dating app? Aren't dating apps for fucking?
Yeah.
I got banned from Tinder.
Trav.
So
You got banned from what?
I got banned from Tinder.
How?
How, bro?
He a creep.
So I was like talking to this. She was probably a bot. Like she wasn't like a real person. So I guess she ended up asking me for like a code that I got on Tinder. I guess I got catfished. I could say it, but yeah. So she asked for a code, and I was like, her pictures were like pretty hot. So I was like, maybe she's like, I don't know why I gave her it. So I gave her the code, and she probably hacked into my account. I don't know, probably put dick pics on my account. So and getting me banned from it. So I guess that's how I got.
So you let a computer
Trav,
trick
Trav,
you.
Get him. Trav, get him, Trav.
It sounds like he put his
pretty
own dick
gullible.
pics on.
Thank you, Trav. Talk to him, Trav.
So you put your dick pic on there and you got kicked off of Tinder.
He's trying to blame it on the catfish.
Fuck is out there.
I guess they gave me the code and they told me to never give nobody the code. But I figured this person that had fake pictures that was safe to give the code to.
Oh,
Yeah, I guess I was gullible. So
And then I sent her pictures of my dick and now I'm suspended.
listen, this guy really think that we believe him.
I don't believe shit
That's
that's
the
coming
funny
out of
part
his
about
mouth.
That's a
Except the
whole
fact that he didn't get fucked in 3 years.
Yo, bro, why didn't you pay for it at least? You know, they sell the shit out here.
Okay.
I guess I don't know. I wasn't the smartest.
Go get a
on that
happy
group,
ending
so-
from the fucking massage place. Where the closest massage place at? You get a happy ending at least.
Shit. Like I actually been to a happy ending, so
All right, so in the last
When was this?
years, right? Yeah, when was this?
Probably 3 years ago.
Oh my God. So that was the last time you fucked was inside the rub and tug spot?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Devin. We're gonna have to let you go because
no, keep Devin around. This guy is
amazing.
We're gonna get
to be honest, I actually thank you guys because it's like I listen to you guys all the time and listen to you guys since day one, like you guys' first episode. So this is like one of my bucket lists to be on like
that's fire
podcast. So this is fire, and me starting my own podcast. I wasn't sure if I wasn't even gonna be on this podcast. Like so. This is like a big dream come true for me. So
we gonna need you to fuck this girl you dating. Don't fucking creep her out or do nothing weird.
Yeah, bro.
Like
this is out of control.
Please do something that is at least sweet. Send her flowers or go to the other route. Don't send dick pics because clearly that's not working for you. Okay.
So he sent everybody on Tinder his meat pic.
How you can't get fucked on Tinder? Like this is just all right.
Well, I've been using besides Tinder. I haven't been on Tinder for like maybe I got banned from Tinder like last year. So I've been on Bumble and like Hinge and all that. So
yeah, because you learned your lesson. You know you can't post dick pics now.
Well, those weren't my dick pics.
Oh, sure they weren't, Devin.
Of course. Then what the hell you got other meat pics in your phone for? Trav, asking these questions, Trav, what the fuck?
Trav, help us. We got nothing. We're just...
I mean, I got other people meat pics in my phone. So,
that's a different case, though. I think.
Can I ask you guys something?
So that's what we trying to ask. That's what we trying to ask, Kelly.
He got a question, child. Let him ask his question before he go on the road.
Before I go, like, thank you guys again. Like, is it weird to like send? I never sent a
yes.
dick pic, but it's weird to send dick pics to girls.
Unsolicited ones, yes.
Okay.
Like if this is someone you're dating and this is what y'all do, send pics back and forth, that's one thing. But like if I'm just talking to a guy and then I'm like, do, oh, I got a message from him. Dick. No, that's not sexy. It's not the same. No, don't do it.
I think it depends on the person. Like if it's somebody that I'm feeling and you just, send one through, then it's like.
But wouldn't you have wanted to fuck them first or like before you just start sending your dick pictures?
But if it's some ugly nigga on Instagram, then it's like, no, don't send me nothing.
Yeah. Well, he's sending his dick pics via Tinder, so I'm pretty sure it's the same situation.
Yeah.
This guy said
good
the
luck.
whole fucking Tinder out of control.
I hope you find some pussy somewhere and not just at the rub and tug, okay?
All right. Thank you guys.
Smash somebody at your job. Like, how you the only person that smashed at your job before, yo? Like, everybody smashes at their job, bro.
Oh, can I tell you one story about my job?
No.
Yo.
You can't. You can. And it better be fucking entertaining and underneath 1 minute.
It better be. I'm talking about under 1 minute.
Let's go. Give it to him. Let him say it. Go ahead. Go.
Okay. All right.
Go.
So one of my coworkers I actually fell really hard for, but the thing is when I met her, so I got introduced to her by one of my other coworkers, and then so for the past 2 months or 3 months, I got really, I ended up really liking her. But beforehand, she ended up telling me that she had a boyfriend, or not like a boyfriend, but it was like a on.
Bro, anybody about to fuck? At the end of the story, is anybody gonna fuck?
Yes, her and her boyfriend.
I end up like at a Christmas party. Let me get to the crazy part. So
yes, please.
I'm at the Christmas party, and I tell her how I'm like wasted. I'm high as hell, and I end up after the Christmas party's over, everybody's leaving to their cars. I end up telling her, so like let me just give her like a name, I guess, like I don't know, Ariel.
Did you fuck her and her boyfriend?
No, I did not fuck her boyfriend, but we were really close beforehand for 2 months, and then I guess I got mixed signals. I ended up telling her at the end, like the parking lot of the Christmas party, "Hey, Ariella, I think you're really like special to me, and I really want to be with you." And she ends up like ghosting me afterwards.
Calling the police.
Okay,
She's like, I don't even know your name. What is your name again, guy that works in the back? All right, we gonna let you go.
You fucked my coffee up last time. I'm not gonna fuck you.
Bye, crazy ass. These motherfuckers, man. Where do we find you guys? I just don't even try.
Fuck up a cup of coffee, bro.
Where do we find these people?
Fucking hilarious.
I don't know. Anyway, what's going on with you, Trav? Any updates in your situation?
You know, I don't really have a situation right now. I got a couple situations.
I know that's right. Keep the roster.
I saw y'all talking about like Lori Harvey though, right? And about like when's the best time to post like your dude or something, or post the person that you're talking to.
You guys starting to weigh in on that?
Like never.
That's what I said. Come on, y'all.
Never, ever, yo. Because these dudes is embarrassing out here, yo. Like these people will embarrass these shit out you. Like you would post them up thinking that y'all all good, y'all have a happy relationship and everything going good. And next thing you know, they whole baby mama in your DM talking about something. Why you talking to my man?
He got a whole nother family on the other side of town, and she posting that nigga too.
A whole nother family.
Listen.
And then you be like, yo, why you didn't tell me that you was married and you had 3 kids? He's like, oh, you never asked.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't know? She be posting me on Instagram. I thought you seen it.
Right. Yeah, but before girls open their legs, they supposed to know that anyway. They supposed to know all this about the person. If you don't know that about the person, how you open your legs to them?
Which way am I going? Be like her, Oprah. She's had the longest relationship amongst all the people that we know, and she dates 2 people, Gail and Stedman. And you don't never see her. She don't post them like they in a relationship. You know what I mean? She might shout them out.
Shit about them.
Nobody.
She don't never post for Stedman.
She don't never post them. Look how long they've been together.
I seen them one time. Yo, they got that same picture of him in the gray suit. That very same one.
The only time I seen her post him was when it was quarantine and she was showing that he was in a whole nother house and he couldn't come in the house. And she was like pushing a tray through the door to the house.
You told Harpo to beat me.
Yeah, exactly. Be Oprah is all we got to say.
But with me, it's past even posting dudes nowadays. I ain't bringing dudes around my family. Like, you're not meeting my family after like a good little bit of time, like all that, because these dudes really embarrassing.
I think I let 2 people meet my family in life. And like one of them I was in like a 4-year relationship with. So, and he still cheated. So
Carla met my peoples in 2 weeks.
And you cheated. Just kidding.
I'm about to say, I think that's really, really good.
Just kidding. Really good. But niggas ain't shit. So we really don't know. Hopefully that's your baby.
I told you. Women make men whores. Men can't be whores. Men can't be made whores. Men cannot be a whore. Women have to make a man a whore. Always remember that.
Carla's like Mary. She told me she ain't never fuck you before.
Duh. We never had sex. She said this.
So that's Jesus, baby. Anyway, so we gotta get up out of here. Trav, thank you for hitting us up and like putting your input and helping us get that other guy together, because I don't know what he had going on.
Yeah, definitely had to check in with y'all. It's good to see y'all.
We love you, Trav.
Love y'all too.
All right, so we're gonna hit a little Black excellence before we get on up out of here. Y'all made me late.
Love it.
Anyway, big shout out to Beyonce and the NAACP. They kicked off housing relief program for people facing evictions during this COVID-19 time. Now, she's giving $5,000 in grants, $5,000 grants to individuals and families facing foreclosures or evictions. And I feel like this is the way to do it versus what Diddy tried to do. Now, don't get me wrong, he was giving back, so it was still like a great thing. But he just like set up shop in Miami somewhere and said he was going to pay rent and give out gift cards. And of course, it was like in one of the worst neighborhoods in Overtown. So hundreds of people showed up and they only probably had like 100 worth of things like supplies for people. So people were like mad because they were leaving with gift bags and they're like, I need to feed my family. This is not doing shit for me. So I feel like this way was a little bit better because, it's more order. So in round 1, 100 recipients, I can't even say that word right. 100 people, they will be selected and their grants will be given to them in late January, and round 2 will open in February. So if you need some kind of help, look into that program, reach out.
Beyonce.
Yeah, and try to get involved. So shout out to Beyonce for the Black excellence. Also, a Black woman is named U.S. Capitol Police Chief. Now, as we know, this needed to happen behind all of that madness that happened a week or so ago. So her name is Yoganda Pittman, and she joined the department back in 2001, and now she will serve as acting chief. So the other guy that was before her, he basically he resigned after the events that happened with the Trump supporters. And she is a Morgan State graduate, and she has a science degree in psychology. And she is the very first woman and African-American woman to hold that post. So congratulations to her. Now, if you want us to shout out you and your business or whatever for Black excellence, we just need you to go over to Patreon. We got a little tab up there that says Black excellence, and you can shout out your business and anything that you need to do, anything you want to shine a light on. And, we will definitely make sure we get the people to hear that. And this is something that we love, this portion of the show, because we see so many negative stories that we want to make sure we shine the light on some Black excellence. So
yes, no, very creative.
Right. And shout out to everybody that is doing their thing, business wise, and still making it happen amongst these tough times. And we're going to get on up out of here. So thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for subscribing to Patreon. And remember, if you are a member of Patreon, you get the episode early, a night or two before. So either Saturday or Sunday, depending on when T. Diddy wants to do her job, y'all. And it'll just be up there. You could tune in, and that's it. Make sure y'all rate, review, subscribe.
Tell a friend and tell a friend.
That's right. And we'll see you here next week. Bully and the Beast podcast. Bye.
Be out.
All right, now we're gonna get to the T. Diddy portion of the show, child. And
she fixed this up.
this is Wax's ABC. So we just have Wax read off what he believes this word will be and give the definition. And T. Diddy is gonna give him the true answer because he never gets it right.
But y'all gotta understand. Give me some shit like the.
Yeah, granted, last week I didn't know that word either.
What the fuck?
No, you should know this.
Insurrection?
Mm-hmm.
All right, insurrection. You insert action, and action is like
I like that.
You smashing the girl. Like you get like ejaculating, like an erection.
You insert the erection. I get it.
Insert the erection into the girl.
And that's
what else would it be? Unless it's like insurance, like first beginning part, like insurance.
Okay.
Right. And then they say like reaction. So insurance reacted off an erection happening and smashing the girl. Boom. Smashing the wrong hole.
Okay, and the word is spelled INSURRECTION, and T. Diddy always likes you to do what? Use it in a sentence. So let's go.
Got you. The insurrection was called because the erection went into the girl's booty hole, and the insurrection had to be.
Now
called.
She's pregnant in her butt.
Yep.
I'm trying to help you out.
That's why it's like insurance and reaction. So now as the insurance had to react off this. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
T. Diddy, you want to help him out a little bit?
Take that. I do not know how you keep it a straight face. Now, Wax, you should know what insurrection means because they've been saying it all over the news.
Insurrection.
And what happened at the Capitol? It was a violent uprising against an authority or government.
Man, how am I supposed to know that?
You were so close. Like right there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I said insurance. And you know how much insurance money they got to do for that fucking White House that they
broke into? Man. Okay. The White House didn't get broken into.
Fair. Very
with
fair.
the Capitol.
It looked like it.
Okay, y'all. We're going to get up out of here because Wax is clearly dumb. Wax dumb. Get it? I did it. Bye.
Tell a friend to tell a friend. I like tell a friend to tell a friend.
We did that already.